The Authors in the Schools program brings local, Canadian, and First Nations authors into Sea to Sky Corridor elementary and secondary schools to engage with students about the process of creative writing and storytelling.
So we receive the books as soon as school starts in September and the kids start plugging away. And my senior level class set a very, I say speedy is a good word for it, very speedy schedule for themselves to try and get through the Orenda before they met Joseph Boyden today.
What inspired me to write the Orenda? That's a good question. It's actually, the Orenda is a novel I first wanted to write when I was a young fiction writer. I wanted it to be my first novel, but I knew I wasn't good enough as a writer to do it because it's a really big story.
He was actually pretty interactive with the audience. Just lined it up so we could better understand it, and so the audience could better connect with him and stuff, so I was pretty happy with that.
Class sets of the featured authors' books are provided so the books can be read and studied, then discussed when the author is in the school making presentations.
I read the Orenda and it was a really good book. I'd recommend it to anyone.
Yo, look at Mini Tupac, the fat one called Two Tone says. He's fat in a strong way, has got big white blotches on his dark face.
Indians get drunk, don't we know it? Do stupid things like being young, like going home alone, like walking across a frozen river not quite frozen, and not making it to that other side.
To kind of, you know, when a kettle starts boiling, the steam goes off, and that's what the poems allowed, is a way for me to alleviate some of the pain that was inside me.
The Authors in the Schools program inspires students about the process of writing and storytelling, encourages them to write from their own lives, and promotes the idea that literature has a local, First Nations, and Canadian wellspring.